Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Project Zomboid. So we're still checking out this little kind of motel area. We've checked all these rooms are empty from what we can see on the outside. So let's start jimmying open some windows and doors, which we are not having very much luck with at all. There we go, got that one. Now the area around us is pretty clear because there was a gunshot which appears to have pulled everyone in the direction of our house. Now that kind of sucks. Yeah, not much in there unfortunately. I was hoping we'd find some good stuff here, but we're not having much luck at all. I am getting tempted to start... Ooh, excellent. Wow, this guy was... Okay, so we've got another baseball bat, which we're going to take. And that replaces our existing one. We are also going to grab that pistol. And we might as well take the golf club as well. In a pinch, we could beat some guys with a golf club. We are getting a bit peckish. Now I did bring some chips just in case. I'm going to eat that pack of chips. Little lunchtime snack on the road. Well, okay, we've at least found another weapon, which is a great thing. That has made this entire trip worthwhile. Although, if we get home and find that our safe house has been overrun by zombies, that is going to suck. But oh well. This is what happens when you live in the zombie apocalypse. Toothpaste. I really feel like we should be using toothpaste right now. We haven't brushed our teeth in like 4 days. That's disgusting. Oh, you saw me. Well, you know what, lady? I've got a new baseball bat, so... Okay, she was fast, but not tough. Hey dude, I'm just gonna beat you around the head. Excellent. See, now that guy's broken in one window and he's trying to break out the other. Wonder if we follow him in. There we go. Shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Did anyone hear that? Let's open up the... No, okay, they didn't hear me shattering that glass. Did they hear me closing the door? No. Okay. Right, I'm going to stop making noise and I'm just going to start checking for stuff. Pepper, red wine, no, we don't really need any of that. Nails. Nails aren't good. We'll take the nails. Oh, there's another 10 nails. What's in here? Food. We'll grab food. I'm going to eat that peach. And grab those strawberries. Nothing else in this room. Still, that's not bad, and we are slightly fed, so that keeps us going a bit longer. Oh, no. Can't be bothered with that. There's usually... Can't be bothered with that either. She was fast. I don't want to fight a fast zombie like that. In an enclosed space. There's a doll. I don't think we have a need for a doll at the moment. But let's keep going. There are a number of zombies down there. And there are a number of zombies in there. Anything in this box? No. Okay. Oops, they have seen us. Now we've got a... ooh, that looks like an interesting place to check. Shit! Wow, I didn't realise she was so close behind me. Yeah, can you... yeah, would you mind? Now we've got this new weapon, as I was saying, I'm a bit more comfortable beating these guys to death. Would you mind dying, please? Okay, that lady one is causing me a whole world of trouble. Wait, right. Okay, she goes down really easily. There we go. Nothing interesting on those corpses. And again, we are starting to wear through our durability quite quickly, which does suck a bit. But we're definitely getting better with using a blade like that, so that's good. Is there going to be anything in these bins? A battery? I don't think we need a battery right now. Next episode I'll be like, I need a battery, and I'm going to spend the whole episode looking for it. Enough garbage bag now. We've got enough garbage bags now. Let's see if we can't get into this place. No, that's not unlocked. Try the window. Yeah, no luck luck with that window. Does look to be unoccupied though, so that's a nice start. Cool. One open window, one empty house. Stealing all their stuff. And a hammer! We have a hammer. Excellent. Right, that is really good. Ooh, a whole bunch of nails. Some more food. Tofu, yeah, I guess we'll take the tofu. I mean, I've tried tofu and I'm not a fan of it, but sure. More nails. Can of corned beef, nice. Excellent, that was a nice little find. Anyone in the bedroom? No, okay. Strawberry seeds, a box of paper clips, some nails, Fred? Maybe we need Fred for repairing clothing? Is there anyone in the bathroom? Nope. Bath towel and bleach, no, we don't need that. Okay, well, it is coming up on 5 o'clock in-game, so that was a fairly successful run. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start heading home and hopefully make use of the hammer and nails we picked up to improve our baseball bat. We can hammer a whole bunch of nails into it and it becomes a much more effective zombie killing tool. So, I'm going to run through here. I think we've come a bit too far north, haven't we? Yeah, okay, let's run down this way. That guy is almost running to keep up with us. That's quite terrifying. Yeah, so there's the motel we checked out. So let's head back this way. Now, there was a gunshot in this direction earlier, and my concern is that it's drawn a lot of zombies to our current safe house. This guy wasn't here earlier, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some zombies around our house, which I think we're going to need to take out. And we've been doing quite a lot of, you know, fighting, so we are getting a bit tired. I might just quickly eat a cabbage. That'll give us a little energy boost. Okay, cut through the trees. I think we'll do a quick perimeter security check. It's almost 6 o'clock now. We do still seem to be in good condition still. I'm not seeing... Yeah, wherever that gunshot was, it wasn't directly on top of our house, which is great. So let's pop in the back door. There we go. Excellent. So we did pick up a nice bunch of stuff there. What we're going to do is we're going to drop off that food that we picked up. So nothing goes off on us. Get some eggs in there. Put the lemons in there. We've got another meat patty. Some milk. I imagine the milk will go off fairly quickly in the zombie apocalypse. We'll put our soda in there, put the orange soda in there. Yeah, we're getting a little tired. We'll put the tofu in there. And we've still got that tuna on us from earlier. So that's all good. We don't seem to need to eat, but I will refill my water bottle quickly. And take a drink. Just to keep ourselves topped up. Right, so we did pick up a number of things there, which is really handy. And I thought I heard something then. Please tell me zombies just not wandered into my house. Into the side of my house, I don't mean he's just like wandering around inside the house. Although that would be terrifying. But, okay, nothing terrible for the moment. Now, what we are going to need is some sheets. And I know I had some sheets earlier, I just don't know where I've put them. This is the problem, there's a few too many containers. Maybe I put them upstairs, maybe I left them in the old house. Let's have a look. Gonna run upstairs quick. Did I put anything in this dresser? No. Okay. Well, there must be some sheets somewhere in this house. A belt? No, it's not quite what I'm looking for. A blouse? No. There's nothing on those shelves. Is there anything in the bathroom? No, there's some lipstick. I don't need lipstick right now. Somehow, in all the excitement, I have misplaced all of my sheets. They're probably back in the old house. I could go and do a run for them quickly, but it's getting a bit late, so... I don't know. Maybe we'll start reading a book. We picked up an interesting book earlier, didn't we? Oh, we still got some bread on us. We'll eat half the bread. There we go. So, also don't know what happened. Oh, we know we've still got 2 baseball bats. I was going to say we'd lost one then. Farming for beginners. Let's start doing some reading. We're not too tired yet, so we're going to start reading a book, and I don't know quite how long this is going to take. Zoom in and see if we can spot on there. If we look at our skills, we do have some skill points available to us actually. We've been using blunt weapons quite a lot, so we've picked up another point in accuracy, so I'll take that. And we are working towards another level in maintenance, which would be quite handy if we need to start repairing these things. Sprinting, we are getting there. Not doing great, but yeah. How many zombies have we killed? We've killed 31 zombies so far, and we have survived for 5 days and 11 hours. So far, we haven't taken a serious wound. Hopefully that will continue. So, reading is quite slow, to be expected. I'm going to speed this up for 1 hour. And I'm assuming I can cancel it. There we go. So if I... Yeah, okay, so we've now stopped reading, and we've read 53 pages out of 220. So that's pretty good. I'm going to pop that back in here, and I think it's time for bed. Zoom back out a bit. Close the door just in case we get a home invasion. And, okay, we are going to sleep for, yeah, well, we'll sleep for 8 hours. I think that'll get us through to around 6. Yeah, that should get us through to around 6. There we go. Another night of undisturbed sleep, which is always great. Now, I'm tempted to use up some of the food we've got in here. We've got some meat patties, we've got a steak and a pork chop. Let's grab the pork chop. I'm going to put that in the oven and turn the oven on. There we go. And that's heating up quite nicely. Sped up time a little bit, which is a bit dangerous. I don't want to actually lose my food by burning it. Is the oven heating up? Oh no, there we go. I think I didn't turn it off last time. Okay, well it's getting there slowly. Yeah, there we go. Just got to keep an eye on that bar. Wait a little bit longer, and boom. Turn off the oven. Maybe turn on the oven. A little bit longer. There we go. Grab that out. And we're going to have a pork chop for breakfast. I'm going to eat the whole damn thing. Excellent. We are very well fed. And that should keep us in... That should keep us very well for the day. Fill our water bottle. I imagine that was a bit salty maybe. And there we go. Have a drink for ourselves. Now, our baseball bat. We can't repair it yet, but what I want to do is use our hammer. Actually, we've got a bunch of stuff on us. Okay, I'm going to pause quickly, just pause the recording so you don't have to watch me do a whole bunch of organisation stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I spent a little bit of time doing some organisation, which is probably a waste of that delicious steak we ate. But we are now in a position to craft our first item. So I'm going to take our good baseball bat, and what I'm going to do, actually let's just make sure we do it to the correct baseball bat. I'm going to get rid of that slightly broken one, put that in our backpack. And right, so this good quality backpack we're going to craft into a spiked bat, which requires a baseball bat, nails, and a hammer, which we will have on our person. So there we go, a little bit of noise, which is a shame, but now we have a nailed baseball bat, and we'll equip that in both hands. There we go. Ooh, potentially we can actually do a repair here quickly. Chance of success 95%, potentially repairs 10%. That might be pretty good. I'm going to give that a try for one nail. Yeah, actually that was really good. That repaired it almost completely. So I'm going to put the nail, the hammer, into our backpack and pop the nails back in there. And so now armed with our new and improved weapon, let's go find some of those sheets I left behind. I can't believe I left those behind. That was a bit ridiculous. Need to be a little bit careful. There was another gunshot. Yeah, there's a zombie who's wandered into my old house. Come on. Just look, lady. There we go. I think I was like trying to beat her to death through her shoe or something. Okay. Oh, I left the door open. Not a terribly wise choice. Now, where did I put all those sheets I was collecting? I might have put them in the bedroom, actually. I have a vague remembrance. Oh, I left the ammunition as well. Good lord. And our old frying pan. Right, okay. Let's, There's a zombie around. Sorry. I could definitely hear a zombie somewhere. I did check in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Don't worry, I'm just going mad. Okay. I thought I heard a zombie while I was doing that. I didn't want something coming up behind me. Right, let's grab all the stuff we left behind. There we go. Alright, and let's get out of here. I'm going to shut that door so nobody just wanders in. If they want into my house, they are going to have to fight their way in. They're going to have to break down the doors and everything. I'm not going to make stuff easy for them. Stuck walking through a tree. Okay, back to our safe house. And now, what I should be able to do, if I put those nails and the hammer into my primary, you know, onto my person, as it were. Now when I click on here, I should be able to... no, and what have I missed? Oh, I need to put the sheets on my person as well. They can't just be in my bag. Okay. Oh, there's another gunshot. God. Right, there we go. We can now add a sheet. There we go. And if I click on that, there we go. And that blocks the line of sight. So any zombies wandering past, with any luck, won't see me. And it's a really nice mechanic, actually. There we go. It's getting a bit dark in here now. And unfortunately, I don't have any. I don't think I've got. Yeah, I haven't got enough to block up all the windows. But I think that's a pretty good start. So we've improved our baseball bat. We've made our safe house even more secure, and we've, you know, we're doing pretty well. I'm fairly happy with us. We've got lots of food at least. So I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to pause this episode for now. So thanks for watching, and next time we're just going to we're going to go back and we're going to try and loot that area where we were before, see what else we can find there, because we did find a number of good items. So thanks for watching, leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.